Welcome to English Conversation.
Didn't mean to be rude. I just didn't know the right words. I thought I was being clear and direct.
But in English, especially at work, being too direct can sound impolite.
Exactly. My manager helped me rewrite the email. She changed it to, "Hi, Mr. Chen. I hope you're doing well. Could you please send me the contract when you have a chance? Thank you so much for your help. Best regards, Jake."
That's so different. Much warmer and more professional.
Same message, but completely different feeling. The client replied within an hour. Very friendly. Everything was fine.
But you learned an important lesson.
I did. That one moment made me realize something. Knowing English words is not enough. You need to know how native speakers actually use them at work.
And that's exactly why we're recording this episode today.
Yes, I don't want our listeners to make the same mistake I made.
Today, we're going to teach you exactly how native speakers communicate in the workplace. The real phrases, the polite expressions, the natural way.
So you can feel confident, professional, and comfortable, starting this week.
Welcome to the English Conversation Lounge. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Jake. This is your space to learn real English for real life.
If you're new here, we help you sound natural, confident, and comfortable when speaking English.
And if you've been with us before, welcome back. We're so happy you're here.
Before we continue, we need a small favor from you.
If this podcast helps you improve your English, please take just 10 seconds to subscribe. It's completely free, and it helps more learners like you find our show.
And if you can, leave us a 5-star review. Tell us your name and where you're listening from. We read every single review, and we'll give you a shout-out in a future episode.
That's all we ask. Subscribe, review. You'll help thousands of English learners around the world discover this community.
Thank you so much. Now, let's dive in.
Today's episode is called How Do Native Speakers Talk at Work?
After Jake's story, you can see why this topic is so important.
In this episode, you'll learn how to greet coworkers naturally, make comfortable small talk, write polite and professional emails, speak with confidence in meetings, and end conversations gracefully.
We'll give you the exact phrases native speakers use every day. Phrases you can start using immediately.
So grab a notebook if you have one. Let's make sure you never feel embarrassed at work like I did.
Let's begin. Morning greetings.
Okay, Zoe, let's start from the very beginning of the workday. You arrive at the office. What do you say?
The most common greetings are good morning, hi, or hey.
You can say, "Good morning, everyone," or simply, "Morning."
Morning is more relaxed. Coworkers who see each other every day use it often.
And after the greeting, you usually add a friendly question.
Yes, something like, how's it going? Or, how are things?
What are good responses?
You can say, pretty good, or not bad, or can't complain.
I also love busy but good. It's honest and sounds very natural.
Perfect for almost any workday. Small talk that builds relationships. Now let's discuss small talk. This is casual, friendly conversation.
Before my email incident, I used to skip small talk completely. I thought it was a waste of time.
But small talk actually builds trust with your coworkers.
I learned that the hard way. Now I always take a moment for small talk.
What topics work best?
Safe topics include the weather, the weekend, and how work is going.
Here are some examples. You can say, "Nice weather today, isn't it?"
Or, did you have a good weekend?
Another useful question is, "How's your week going so far?"
These are easy questions. Anyone can answer them comfortably.
And always remember to ask back. Use, "How about you?" or "And you?"
This keeps the conversation going and shows you're interested.
Now let's focus on emails. Jake, this is your specialty now, right?
After my embarrassing mistake, I studied email English very carefully. I never want that to happen again.
So, how should you begin an email?
For someone you know well, write, "Hi, Sarah," or "Hello, John."
And for formal situations, like a client or a senior manager?
Use "Dear Mr. Thompson" or "Dear Miss Garcia."
What comes after the greeting?
A warm opening line. Write, "I hope this email finds you well," or "I hope you're having a great week."
These simple phrases create a friendly tone before your main message.
Now, here's the most important part, making requests politely.
This is where Jake made his mistake before.
Exactly. Never write, "Send me the file." It sounds like a command.
Instead, what should you say?
Use "Could you please" before your request. For example, "Could you please send me the updated report?"
Or, "Would you mind sharing the document when you have time?"
"Could you please" is the magic phrase I wish I had known earlier. It changes everything.
It makes your request sound gentle and respectful.
For attachments, say, "Please find attached the report," or "I've attached the document for your reference."
And to close the email,
Use "best regards" or "kind regards" for professional emails.
for casual emails to coworkers you know well, thanks or cheers is perfect. What about follow-up emails? When someone doesn't reply?
This is tricky. You need information, but you don't want to sound impatient.
What phrases work well?
Start with, "Just following up on my previous email."
Or, "I wanted to check if you had a chance to review my message."
You can also write, "Could you please share an update when you have time?"
And if there's a deadline?
Add it gently. Say, "We would need the information by Friday, if possible."
The phrase, "if possible," softens the request nicely. Let's move to meetings. Many learners feel nervous about speaking up.
I understand completely, but having the right phrases makes a big difference.
How do meetings usually start?
The leader often says, "Good morning, everyone. Let's get started." Or, "Shall we begin?"
And when it's your turn to contribute?
Say, "I'd like to share an update on the project." Or, "Today I want to talk about our progress this week."
Clear and confident. What if you agree with a colleague's point?
Say, "That's a good point." Or, "I agree with what you said."
And if you disagree?
Always stay polite. Say, "I see your point, but I have a different perspective."
Or, "I understand. However, have we considered another approach?"
Never say, "You're wrong." That's too direct for the workplace.
What if you don't understand something?
Always ask. It's much better than pretending. Say, "Sorry, could you repeat that?"
Or, "Could you explain that in a bit more detail?"
You can also say, "Could you speak a little slower, please?"
Native speakers will appreciate your honesty. They want you to understand.
Finally, let's learn how to exit conversations politely.
Sometimes you're busy and need to leave, but you don't want to seem rude.
You can say, "Sorry, I have to run to another meeting."
Or, "I should get back to work." Let's catch up later.
Let's catch up later is friendly. It leaves the door open for future conversation.
You can also say, "It was nice chatting with you. Have a good one."
Have a good one is casual and very common among native speakers.
Let's quickly review today's key phrases.
For greetings, how's it going? Pretty good. Busy, but good.
For small talk, how was your weekend? How about you?
For emails, I hope this email finds you well. Could you please find attached.
For meetings, I'd like to share an update. That's a good point. Could you repeat that?
For goodbyes, let's catch up later. Have a good one.
That's everything for today's episode of the English Conversation Lounge. Jake, thank you for sharing your story. It really brought this topic to life.
I hope my embarrassing moment helps our listeners avoid the same mistake.
Now remember what we asked at the beginning. If this episode helped you, please subscribe if you haven't already.
And leave us a quick review. Tell us your name and where you're from. We read every single one.
Your reviews help other English learners discover this podcast. It truly makes a difference.
Practice these phrases this week at work. You'll be amazed how natural you sound.
See you in the next episode.